Have you ever tried to call your doctor's office for a simple answer to a simple question? Just like, hey, I'm getting a procedure done on Friday. Can you tell me how much it's gonna cost? They're like, oh, 'tis a quest you seek. Like, no quest. Just wanna know if it's gonna be $50 or if I'm gonna need to start a GoFundMe. So good to be here. Where are my New Yorkers? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I love it. I love living in this city. This is such a fun city to live in. I love it because you meet people from everywhere all the time, right? Like, I was at a bar last week. I met this group of Austrians, right? And I was talking to one of them, and he kept trying to, like, genuinely compliment U.S. culture, but he was just this perfect European specimen, so everything came out so condescending, you know? He was like, yeah, we are loving New York City. We went out this morning for one of your enormous American breakfasts. Yes, they brought us pancakes, they brought us eggs. We said, surely there cannot be more. And then there was so much more. So much food, so wasteful. Yeah, typically what I have for breakfast is 2 soft-boiled eggs. This can sustain you for many hours. You can comprehend this? I'm sorry, comprehend is the right word. English is my 7th language. He did ask me to explain the US healthcare system to him at one point, which I am uniquely positioned to do. I've had to navigate it pretty extensively. I had some health issues in my 20s, and I'm okay now, but I actually just hit 3 years cancer-free, which is very exciting. Thank you. Yeah, I've actually had cancer 3 times, which surprises folks. I know, but hot chicks get sick too. But I have had to navigate our healthcare system pretty extensively, and I am confident that the architect of the US healthcare system was just a complete Dungeons & Dragons fanatic, right? Because everything's such a goddamn journey, no matter how you cut it, right? Like, have you ever tried to call your doctor's office for a simple answer to a simple question? Just like, hey, I'm getting a procedure done on Friday. Can you tell me how much it's gonna cost? They're like, oh, 'tis a quest you seek. Like, no quest. Just want to know if it's going to be $50 or if I'm going to need to start a GoFundMe. They're like, take thee to the patient portal and input thine claim number for a whisper of an idea of the final cost. Okay. What's the claim number? You'll find it from within. Our healthcare system needs a lot of work. It's a very complicated system. I think part of the reason that it's so difficult to navigate is because there is so much terminology that you have to know, and everything means something just slightly different, right? Because you have your premium, which is what you pay for your plan, and your deductible, which is what you owe for plan services before your plan kicks in, and then your copay, which is what you owe at the time of service. But that's different than your coinsurance, which is your share of the cost of the health plan. And then the plan might be a PPO, which doesn't require a primary care physician or a PCP, or an HMO, which does, but that's more like a POS. And then if you have an HMO, your PCP needs to refer you to a specialist when you see one, but when you do that, you have to make sure everything's in network, otherwise you might be responsible for the whole bill, which may or may not count towards your out-of-pocket maximum, which is not the same as your deductible. Your plan name might be something like Blue Cross Blue Shield Blue Precision Silver HMO, or Blue Cross Blue Shield Blue Precision Choice PPO, which are both real plans but with different premiums, networks, and providers. And if you need prescription drugs, you might get formulary, non-formulary brand drugs, formulary, non-formulary generic drugs, specialty drugs, or you can just take all the drugs at once and fall into a nice deep sleep. So, I do a lot of drugs now. Do we like drugs? Are we a drug crowd? Okay, I like that. My holy trinity is Molly, acid, and mushrooms. Not all at once, obviously. No, but I like to party and I like to reflect. I love them. I love drugs. And if you're someone in this room who has not experimented with being cool, Drugs, and particularly psychedelics, dissolve your ego. They encourage a sense of oneness and togetherness with everyone and everything around you. I think everyone should try them at least once in their life, okay? I think that if you're running for office, you should be required to trip on mushrooms. Yeah, you want to run a nation? Figure out your place in the universe first. But I get it. A lot of people won't try drugs or haven't tried drugs because there's a lot of studies out there from the government that talk about, like, you're like, oh, if you take drugs, you're gonna jump out of a window. It's like, yeah, if you do them wrong, just don't do them wrong, okay? Because I was reading one of these, and I feel like all these studies really just focus on extreme overuse of drugs, right? I was reading one the other day where they were giving Molly to lab rats, and they were giving moderate to high dose to lab rats twice a day. For 4 days in a row. And they were like, it causes nerve damage. Yeah, no shit. Those rats are dead. Those are dead rats. But right before they died, they solved years of generational trauma. So yeah, I do like to do drugs. I am trying to figure out, like, I like to do drugs with friends. I'm finding my friends with kids aren't able to do them as much, which sucks, and that's like a big reason why I'm not sure if I want kids. I don't know. Do we have parents in the room? Incredible. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning. This is my target demo. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know if I want to be a mom. Wouldn't mind being a dad, though. Seems like a pretty sweet gig. My thing is, like, I talk to all my friends with kids. They give me such conflicting advice, right? They'll be like, oh my God, Alex, you've got to have kids. Like, I didn't even know what love was before I had children. Colors are brighter. The sounds of their laughter is like the bubbles of champagne. I'm like, cool, what are you guys doing this weekend? They're like, I hope to drown them in the bathtub. My other, like, big thing is I was a teacher for 7 years before I did this, right? Thank you. I am a hero. I taught K through 12, right? And so I know each age group really well, right? Like, and I don't know that I would be able to parent each age group equally with, like, equal enthusiasm, you know? Because, like, I'll break it down. K through 5th graders, those are my favorites. They're cute, they're adorable, they say the cutest things. I just could eat them up, right? And then high schoolers are amazing because I think it's so cool to watch someone of that age find their voice, come into their own personality. You know, that's such a beautiful thing. And then 6th through 8th graders, I hope they all fucking die. Today, okay? And I want to watch, right? There's not a worse group of human beings on the planet than middle school children. They're bad to the core. Do you understand? Bad personalities, disgusting faces. Get your acne away from me. Nobody should have to deal with them. So I do have a two-pronged solution to what I believe to be two of our biggest societal ills, right? The first of which being middle school children. I think we need to send them away, right? Send them to, like, a mountain range. Let them, like, let them get some fresh air. Let them Lord of the Flies themselves for a little bit. All right? And then I think we need to send Catholic priests to oversee them, okay? Stay with me. The priests will spend 10 minutes with these assholes and never want to have sex with a kid again. That's the solution. If you didn't like that joke, you didn't listen to the joke, all right?